Good evening. I'm Monica Pearson.
And I'm John Pruitt. All new at 6. We've obtained the urgent 911 call from the homeowner, and it establishes several important points about this case. 74-year-old Ann Bartlett died in the fire early Sunday morning. Investigative reporter Jody Fleischer just went through DeKalb County's report into the fire department's response, and she's here now with the findings.
Well, John, Ann Bartlett's family got to see this investigative report this morning, and they absolutely believe she would be alive today if the DeKalb firefighters had properly handled her 911 call. Instead, they left without getting out of the fire truck.
Is this the emergency? What's the address of the emergency?
Ann Bartlett called into DeKalb County's 911 center just after 1 o'clock Sunday morning. Her home was still intact, but she knew she needed help.
I can't hardly hear you, but I set my house on fire with a bag for my nose. Can you come out here, please? Okay, what's your address, ma'am? 1687 Houghton Court, Dunwoody, Georgia.
Records show firefighters had her correct name and address, and that she'd advised that her house was on fire. Fire trucks left Station 12 and Station 18 within minutes, but when they got to her home, they reported they didn't see any smoke or fire, and they left without getting out of their trucks.
Their policy is that they do that, and they didn't do that, so their explanation is that they violated their policy and their training.
The investigative report cites Acting Officer in Charge William Green, Captains Tony Motes and Sel Caldwell, and Battalion Chief Leslie Clark for breaking various policies. No fire rescue personnel walked up the driveway, and all of the firefighters failed to establish incident command.
I think the family would like to see them appropriately disciplined, but the main thing they want is that whatever steps can be taken, must be taken to assure that this doesn't happen to someone else in this community.
Firefighters found Ann Bartlett dead inside her garage when they returned to her home 5 hours later. 9 different neighbors had called 911 as they awoke and saw an inferno. The family has not decided whether they will pursue legal action against the county. They say they're still waiting for more of the specific details, like the individual statements from each firefighter. But they do say they would like an apology. Monica?
Thank you. Ann Bartlett's family spoke publicly for the first time today outside their burned-out home in Dunwoody, as you just saw. Channel 2's Richard Elliott continues our live Team 2 coverage outside the house with the family's reaction.
And Monica, that is Ann Bartlett's home up there up on top of the hill. The family believes the fire started with her oxygen device, and as you heard earlier, they do believe she would have survived if firefighters had followed proper procedure. Ann Bartlett's children and grandchildren gather outside their mother's burned-out home. They want answers, and they want an apology.
She paid her taxes in DeKalb County for 41 years. Yet when she needed DeKalb County, they did not find her. They didn't find the person that made that 911 call.
Ann Bartlett called 911 and firefighters responded, but they never got out of the truck. They left and didn't return for 5 hours when neighbors called 911 about the fire raging at the Bartlett's home. One neighbor shot this video of the flames. Ruth Bartlett says they met with DeKalb officials who told them point blank their firefighters did not follow proper procedure.
No one walked up this hill to her house. No one knocked on anyone's door, the neighbor's door, asking questions.
Bartlett's family wants an apology from the 4 suspended firefighters for a failure that they say never should have happened.
That if you make a 911 call, we thought whoever the authorities are should follow that 911 call through to its origin to the best of their abilities.
Most of all, the Bartletts say they want people to remember their mother as the caring, loving woman she was.
And please, again, keep my mother, her dog, and her kitty, and all of our family members in your prayers. Thank you.
And right before we went on the air, the family showed up and left yet more flowers here by Ann Bartlett's mailbox. Again, the family said they met with the DeKalb County officials. They said those officials were actually very remorseful about what happened. We're live in DeKalb County. Richard Elliott, Channel 2 Action News.